Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that nobody asked for, but a video that I'm going to do because it's for fun. So a couple of days ago, I was asking you guys questions because I wanted to do a Q&A because, initially I kind of wanted to do that in a live stream, but given that I don't really know how to do that yet, and the fact that I wanted to wait until I got to 1,000 subscribers to do so, we're doing a Q&A instead. So, okay, the first question is, what was your favorite impression that you did? And I have to say that Octavia is probably my favorite one. Not just because I'm pretty good at her. I don't want to say that I'm the best because that just feels very big-headed to say. I don't really like to compliment myself very much because it just feels wrong. That's something that I have to work on because that's a confidence issue, but I like doing her because doing a British accent is honestly pretty fun. It's why I've also done Stolas and Velvet from Hazbin Hotel. Really just doing a British accent is fun for me. I will randomly break into a British accent when I talk. I'll be messing around with my sister on Snapchat or whatever, and I'll randomly just talk in a British accent, and that's probably the reason why it's so easy for me to do her. Moving on to question number 2, is there an impression you want to improve? And yes, there are several actually. Quite simply because I am an amateur voice actor. I have absolutely no experience other than the I think nearly 2 months that I've spent doing this. I don't remember exactly if it's been 2 months or longer, but basically been here less than a year, and pretty surprised by how well the channel's been doing, and very grateful for the support and the love and everything. I would say if I was going to pick one person out of every person that I did, I'd say Angel Dust, because his voice is so hard to do. Especially being that biologically I'm female, therefore my vocal cords are not going to be having the same tone as a guy, so it is pretty low for a female, but basically not only just because of the tone of it being a dude, but because of, but also because of the accent, because a New York accent is pretty hard for me to do. I still try, but just because Angel is my favorite character from Hazbin Hotel. That was another question that I just fucking answered, but we'll get to that in a second. But Angel is definitely a favorite, and even if I'm not good at it, and I was given constructive criticism and told that it maybe isn't the best fit, but definitely not discouraged from doing it. And I would still do it. It kind of makes me feel a bit better knowing other people do the same, even though their voices don't exactly fit. So yeah, we could just say that it's my version of Angel Dust, but that's the voice that I would mostly want to improve on. I think the others are just a case of me not having a tone similar to the character. But that's it, yeah. How long does one video take? Okay, so it really depends what video I'm making. As I've mentioned to some people before, I use CapCut for my videos, mostly because I don't know shit about editing, okay? I really don't know what I'm doing here. Had no fucking clue where to begin when I started. But as far as videos in the Octavia series that I've done, it takes a lot longer to edit things than it does for me to voice act in the videos. Because I write my own scripts, and I usually write them on paper, and then I type them out in a Google Doc, and then I just read off of them and act out the scenes and everything. So there's that secret. There's that little information right there. But if it's just a normal ASMR video, then I'm just gonna put a picture and edit the thumbnail, edit my outro. That's stuff like that. Speaking of outro, I really, really wish I had a song for my outro because other people have that and I don't. But I'll hopefully figure that out later. Yeah. Okay, this question gets me really excited. How many parts are you gonna do with the Octavia series? Okay, so I'm really happy for one thing that you guys have received this series with a lot of positivity and support and love. I didn't really expect it to do all that well, to be honest. But I feel that Octavia is a very popular character on my channel. I really feel like it's one of the main ones that people come on here for. And again, she's really fun to do. And originally I just wanted to do something special for Valentine's Day and leave it there, but I did also have a feeling you guys were going to want it to continue, so and it's not a bad thing that anyone wants it to continue because it's a really great series. I mean, I was honestly a little bit impressed by myself when I wrote it. I was like, "Oh, this is so good." Like you know that feeling. Like if you're a writer like me, you know that feeling that you get when everything is just like turning out really well and the plot makes sense, like the story is like going in like a good way, like basically, and I'm terrible with words right now, but there's basically this feeling that you get when inspiration hits and everything is just unfolding before you just so perfectly and you're just like so happy with how everything's turning out. That's how I know that I'm gonna make a good video. Even if it doesn't do well, I'm still proud of myself for doing it. But as far as continuing the Octavia series, a few of you have given me some ideas. I just don't know whether I'm going to do a backstory to how Octavia and the listener met first, or if I'm going to do, like, what happens after the events of Sinnsmith and her protecting you and, you know, you almost fucking dying in the end. Sorry, I had to do something like that. Sorry, but, I mean, you guys were like, oh my god, please tell me we didn't die. So, I mean, it catches attention, you know. You gotta admit that. But yeah, I do want to continue the series. I just need time to write it, as well as come up with any other series that I might do in the future. So yeah. Any impressions you feel like you've perfected? I would have to say that Octavia is definitely the main one that I feel like I've perfected. Not only is she my favorite, but I'm really good at her. And I really feel confident in voicing her the most. Like, she just feels so natural to me in a way that the others don't. And therefore, that's probably why I wouldn't hire a voice actor to do her. Because I feel more of a connection to her than any other character I've done. So I would say that Octavia is the most perfect so far. Not that the others are really that bad, and I can always improve, but I just feel more at ease with voicing Octavia. So there's my answer for that. Was there any videos you wanted to do to help spread out your channel more? I assume you mean basically help my channel to grow as time goes on in the future. And I mean, honestly, I'm going to be so fucking honest right now. I don't know what kind of videos I need to do in order for my channel to do better. I think it's more about the quality than quantity of videos. I mean, I've learned that in the past couple months I've done this. I've gotten some advice from other people telling me that it's more of quality than quantity. And a lot of it has to do with editing and stuff like that, because... And I've seen this in other people's channels as well. The thumbnails, the subtitles they have in their videos, the pictures, the art. It's just awesome. Also, the sound effects. I don't know how to edit sound effects. That's something I'll have to learn on my own. Unless someone else wants to help me out with that. I really don't know how to do it. I don't have an editor. I am the editor. I am the whole channel, pretty much. Well, I don't want to say the whole channel. That sounds kind of mean. Because I have a wonderful, wonderful community who supports me through all of the things that have happened so far, and I love all of you, but basically what I'm trying to say is that I do everything myself pretty much, as far as filming and editing and stuff, so pretty much I'm alone in how I make my videos, but I do have a couple people that voice act for me now. You've seen the Fizzaroli one, and if you're watching this right now, I honestly would be interested in making you my permanent Fizzaroli voice actor, if that's something you're interested in. I personally love your Fizzaroli voice. I couldn't be bothered to make my voice sound that rough. I would have to talk for a really, really long time for my voice to get that rough, or you would have to catch me at a really early time in the morning after just waking up, because that is when my voice just dies, like that morning voice that you get, like when you wake up. That's what I'm talking about. But if anyone has any ideas of what kind of videos might help my channel out, feel free to give your ideas, because I'm stuck. I'm just here creating whatever's on my mind. I would say though that I would love to create more series, because that seems to do well. I'm very interested in combining my love of writing as well as my voice acting. Like, originally they were going to be separate, but I think I want to put both in the same thing, because that is what feels best, honestly. I feel like my channel would benefit from my story writing, script writing, things like that. So I'm interested in doing more stories for you guys. Actually, there is something going out today that you guys are definitely going to be interested in. I can't say what yet because it's a surprise, but yeah, stay tuned for that. But I would love to do more series. Also let me know if you guys have any ideas for that, because I'm winging everything. I got no idea. So yeah. Moving on, what made you do ASMR videos for the first time? I wouldn't say it's particularly the videos themselves that made me do this, because I've wanted to do YouTube for a long, long time. I just never found my niche. And I'd say it's more people that inspired me to do this. There's a couple of people I can think of off the top of my head. Artistic Meme Bean, Vanilla in the Abyss, what are the other ones? And I know that this is not a good one to mention, but Ali VA was actually originally one of my inspirations. Whisper Demon definitely before her, because I watched a lot of his videos. I still watch a lot of his videos, even with the whole Ali situation. Please put that behind us. But I did feel the need to mention Ali, because she was one of my inspirations because of her smaller channel. I don't know, that gave me hope that even if I wasn't experienced, smaller channels can still do well. So, and I was very surprised by how quickly I was able to gain people on here. We're already over halfway to 1K. I just really want to get there, honestly. Like, I know we can do it, even if slowly but surely we can do it. I know we can. I hope we do. And when we do, I will do a live stream. I promise. That is my goal. I don't know, maybe that'll motivate more people to subscribe and help me, because I don't know, I want the live stream to be a special occasion. Like, I really want it to be something special. So get me to 1K and I'll do it, So yeah. Okay, this one's a little bit complicated. I don't know. Okay, how do you make these videos for any future VAs who want to do character X listener ASMR? Here's the thing. I am not great at editing, so I can't say I know for sure how that's gonna go for any future people who want to do character listener ASMR. But if you are thinking of becoming a voice actor and doing this, CapCut's very great to use. very great. That doesn't sound like English to me. I don't know. CapCut works well for me. Only reason my videos don't have a bunch of sound effects or whatever is because I would have to upgrade to the full version of it, which has access to everything. I do not have them. Who is your favorite I can't talk. Who is your favorite Helluva Boss / Hazbin Hotel character and why? I'm gonna do Hazbin Hotel first. Mentioned this earlier in the video, by accident. I have to say Angel Dust. And I know a few of you are probably going to be quite concerned when I say this, but I relate to him a lot. It's not to say the others aren't relatable, because Husk definitely is for me. Like, he's such a mood. He's such a fucking mood. Like, I freaking love him. I also ship Husker Dust really hard, so Husker Dust stan right here. Although I do relate to Charlie a lot as well. Like, maybe not as far as like her wanting to like fix everything, but as far as like the daddy issues and other stuff that I don't really need to get into. But Vaki, I relate as far as religious trauma goes. I haven't really given a story on that, but that is very much something that I really feel Vaki would give good advice on, to be honest. And yeah, as far as I think her and Lucifer I would relate to the most with the religious stuff and heaven and all that stuff. Again, different story. May or may not say anything about that in the future if you guys want to know. I don't have any problem telling you. I just, it's very personal. I don't usually talk serious. Like I think I mentioned in the last serious video I ever did. Because I just don't like using that on my channel, because it feels like a lot of YouTubers use serious topics for views, and it's just really not okay. And I don't want to be one of those. So I will only do that if, one, you guys ask for it, or two, if it's something that needs to be talked about and something that's necessary. So yeah, moving on to Helluva Boss. There's so many characters I love. If I had to choose a favorite, though, it would have to be Millie. Personally, I'm no better than the other fans. I just like how badass she is. I love watching her fight scenes, and the ending of Sinsmas really got me. She's pregnant. Like, what are we talking about? I genuinely... The one thing I can't stand is that people will be like, oh, she cheated on Moxie. Is that why she's scared? I don't like hearing people say that about her, because we know her and Moxie have been together for a year. And their relationship is very healthy from what we've seen. So I can't see Millie ever doing that. Like, what's actually going on through people's heads when they say this? I don't know. Needless to say that there's a lot of characters I also like. Most of the cast, except for the evil ones that we can't stand. Crimson, Striker, where's other ones? Androphis. Fucking Androphis. Oh god, we hate him. Stella, who I gladly killed off in my Octavia series. Fuck yes. We'll have to see what happens in the next part of that series, because what's Androphis gonna do now that his sister's dead? That's off topic, but never mind. I also really love Beelzebub, though. Like, oh, Mammon, that's the other one we hate. Oh yeah, and also Blitz's dad. There's so many people we hate, but I love most of the cast, to be honest. Like, I don't even have beef with that guy that Solus was with in Apology Tour. People had beef with him, but I didn't. I thought it was cute. I thought he was being genuine. I don't know. It didn't seem like anything bad. I mean, yeah, Solus was drunk, but I still thought it was cute. It was funny to see Blitz get jealous and all that. Like, that's something we wanted to see, I think. But anyway, moving on. Okay, what advice would you give to future VAs? I feel like I kind of touched on this in the last question, unless that's not what that question was about. I don't know if I misinterpreted that or whatever, but basically, hold on, I'm scrolling because I have a Google Doc with the questions right in front of me. But basically, don't give up on your dreams. You can do it. And regardless of what level you are, voice acting is for everyone. You do not have to be at a certain level to do this. Honestly, it just takes practice. Like seriously, if you have a passion for voice acting, just go for it, because you never know where it might take you. I still don't know where this is gonna take me, and hopefully it's somewhere good. But it got me you guys, so it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Don't take it too seriously. I have made that same mistake. I continue to make that same mistake, but I'm to remind myself to let loose a little bit, because this is a job technically, but it's still fun. So yeah, let your creativity flow out. Like, this is probably one of the more fun things out there to do. And just don't let people get you down. Like, if you get any hate comments, don't give in to that, because you know what? You're amazing, and I know you can do this. So don't let other people do that. Because despite anyone telling me anything, I'm still here. I think it's important to keep going. Perseverance is great. God, I'm so bad with words right now. I am so sorry. I'm trying to be like super positive and supportive and shit like that, but essentially just go for it, I guess I could also say that one tip that I do for voice acting, I usually go back and listen to the characters' lines and then try to like record myself saying them afterwards, and then listen back to see what it sounds like. That's what I do. That's what I did for my Sinsmas video, where I reenacted Solus and Octavia. I rewound that so many times to do it, because I just wasn't happy with how it sounded. I was like, no, this, But that actually helps quite a bit. So that's what I have to say on that. Okay, what was your favorite video / series you made, and why? I'd have to say one of my Angel Dust videos, specifically the one where Valentino is trying to get the listener to make a deal with him, and Angel Dust tries to protect him from it. I really like seeing the more protective side of Angel. Again, not great with his voice, but I try my best, I think it's good. But I would like to explore that side of him a lot more. And it is age restricted, that video I'm talking about, because I made Valentino's lines a little bit explicit, but he is Valentino. It is an adult show, and it just happened that way. So I'm sorry if you're underage and you can't view it, but YouTube's gotta do that, because it's a little suggestive. Hopefully when you're older you can view it, but I do have other Angel videos coming up, so hopefully those don't get age restricted, so you might be able to view those as well if you're an Angel fan like I am. But yeah, that's my favorite Angel video, really. I do like the emetophobic one I made as well. I like the comfort videos I make of him, but overall, Angel's just very fun to do. He's a fun character. Do you have a favorite series other than Hazbin Hotel and Hell of the Boss? I do. The Amazing Digital Circus is one of them. Also, Lackadaisy. You don't know what those are, you should definitely check them out. The Amazing Digital Circus is definitely a new fave. With the 4 episodes it's got right now. I think my favorite one was the Candy Carrier Chaos episode. I loved Gummy Goo. He's definitely a fave. And I love his accent as well. That brings me back to doing Cherry Bomb on the channel. I thought of doing her, but I don't know how good I am at an Australian accent. I don't know what to do about that. Let me know if you guys want me to do that, because I do want to do her. I just don't know if I can pull it off. So there's that. But I do like The Amazing Nerd Circus quite a lot. I just think it's such a cool idea. I also love the pilot episode a lot because it gives me nostalgia of like the old computer games. Like when I was growing up, that's the kind of stuff I had, because I'm an early 2000s kid, and that's what we had. If you were curious, I was born in 2005, so that's what I grew up with. I also grew up with VHS and stuff like that. That's how we watched our Disney movies back then. God, I feel old saying that, but it's true. Like, if you guys were born in like early 2000s type shit, you know what I'm talking about. So, moving on. I also love Lackadaisy, specifically because it is a show about cats. If you didn't know, cats are my favorite animal. Anything with cats. This is why I would not last 5 seconds without petting Husk from Hazbin Hotel. Cats, oh my god. Like, I would constantly be going up to me like, I want to pet you. Because, like, I mean, obviously I'd ask, but, like, you know, he'd hate it. But yeah, I love Lackadaisy mostly because it's cats. It's also about the Prohibition, which I learned about in school, but I remember nothing of, and I just love that it is a visual representation of what it was. I don't know, I feel like, for me, I'm a more visual person. I love seeing rather than doing or reading. That's why reading history books never worked for me. It's honestly a miracle I even passed history class and graduated high school when I did, because history is not my thing. But if I find a show about, you know, something like that, I will definitely watch it. So Lackadaisy's got me intrigued. Gotta love Rocky. He's just so chaotic, and we love him. The character designs are really cute. I loved the pilot. I really hope that they make more. I hope it comes soon, because, yeah. And I do have a lot of other shows other than Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I'm into some animes, specifically Demon Slayer. And don't laugh, but I also watch a lot of K-drama because I'm obsessed with K-pop and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've watched a lot of Chinese ones too as well. Like, I watched Japanese ones, Korean ones, Chinese ones. I've watched a lot of those, and they're really good. They made me cry. So, I'd say that's entertainment at its finest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have way too many TV show series that I've seen to put in a video, so just take those and, you know, that's fine. Okay, moving on. What other series are you planning? Also, I apologize if my voice randomly cracks, because I've been doing this for the full 28 minutes or so, and my voice is dying, so I apologize for that. But I would say that I'm going to do a lot more of the series type shit that's in the style of the Octavia series that I did a little while back. I want to make more videos like that, to be honest. Depends what characters, but I want to do something with Angel Dust. I want to do something with Lou. I want to do something with Husk. Maybe something with Valentino. I don't know. Maybe I'll incorporate the V's into some of these things, but I also might do Hell of a Boss. Depends, really. But give me some ideas. Again, my brain is empty. So, yeah, there's that. Will you ever do FNAF again? Yes. I did post a video of me doing Circus Baby's lines and attempting her voice. Not quite sure. Any of you guys remember that? It didn't get much attention, obviously, because my channel is more geared towards Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel, and FNAF just isn't that big anymore, but I'm very excited to see what other FNAF movies come out in the next few years, because I'm a diehard FNAF fan. I'm just gonna say I love it. I still constantly play the games. When I'm not writing scripts, that's what I'm doing. But I freaking love FNAF. Also, Circus Baby is my favorite character. So, yeah. Sister Location was also my favorite game. Still is. But, yeah, I absolutely would bring FNAF back. I mean, are you guys wanting me to do, like, ASMR videos with the characters, or, like, more voice acting attempts or whatever? Like, honestly, give me ideas, because I'm not quite sure what to do with them as far as ASMR goes, because FNAF, if you think about the animatronics, they're not going to be very comforting. Personally, I don't know how I'd go about that, because they are robots with ghosts of dead children, so I'm not sure. I'll think about it, though. Okay, favorite ship in Hazbin Hotel and Hello the Boss. As I mentioned, Oscar Dust is definitely a fave. However, I will make a confession to you guys that I ship Radio Static, I ship Radio Apple, I ship Radio Rose, and I wouldn't say that I ship Radio Dust, because that one just doesn't make sense to me, but some of the fan art is actually kind of cute, and I absolutely fucking love seeing fan art of kids based off of ships. Like, a lot of people will be a little bit mad that I ship Alistair with people, because he was confirmed to be Arrow Ace. So, I mean, I guess it's not bad. What I always like to say is that these characters are just characters. They are made up, and I get why people get mad, because it's meant to represent a certain, I don't know the word for it, but basically, Alice being Arrow Ace is meant to represent Arrow Ace people, and people of that community. Yeah, there we go, there's the word. It's meant to represent certain communities and things like that, and whenever people take it and do things like ship an Arrow Ace character, they're like, that's taking away the representation, and I completely understand that, but I'm also like, if people can personally ship this and, you know, do what they want, then it doesn't have to affect you unless you let it. However, I get how it could be infuriating. I totally understand you guys. But please, please don't attack me for shipping Alistair with people. Just fucking please. Also, the Arachnus and Serpentius ship that I was unaware of, that was early on when the pilot was out. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. I don't know. I scroll on Pinterest all the time for pictures, and apparently that was a ship. Obviously, it doesn't have any significance now, since it was a long time ago, and since Serpentius and Cherry Bomb are now supposedly, you know, they could be a couple, because they did kiss before he died, you know. And hopefully they get together sometime soon in future seasons, but ultimately, I think Husker Dust and Shaggy are probably my favorite ships. No, not Hell of a Boss, Hazbin Hotel. Moving on to Hell of a Boss, though, Stolitz is definitely a top favorite. Despite all the toxicity that went on throughout the seasons, I do still ship them, and Since Miss kind of gave us hope. And yeah, there's that one. I would say that oh my god, I can't speak. Moxie and Millie. There we go. My personal ship name I made for them is Mixie. Moxie/Millie, you know. I don't know if anyone else calls them that, but I think it's so cute. Like, I think Mixie is a cute ship name for them, so I will continue to call them that until the day I die. I'm also very interested to see what their kid would look like if Millie keeps the kid, so, you know. But, yeah, that's another one that I like. I don't really know how I feel about Vortex and Beelzebub, because I'm just thinking about it now, but poor Luna is all I gotta say, because, oh my god, girl. Some people even ship Luna with Beelzebub, even though she's with Tex, but, I mean, I can see them as friends personally, but I can see why people would ship them, to be honest. Like, that's kind of cute, just not my thing. Trying to think of what other ships are there. Phasmodius. Fizarelli and Asmodeus. That's definitely a favorite. They're so healthy. I love them. Oh my god. Oh, just that episode where Fizz is having a panic attack, and then Asmodeus is literally there to calm him down. Oh, it's so wholesome. I love it. I fucking love them so much. You have no idea. I love them. Trying to think of other ones that are out there. Genuinely. Oh, I forgot to say this about Aspen Hotel, but I kind of ship Luton and Adam. Please don't attack me. I know they're probably just friends, but they're so cute. Ugh. Okay, I'm done with Aspen Hotel. I won't say anymore, but and that's basically all the ships I like. Yeah. God damn, this fucking video is already 35 minutes long. It's nearly 36 minutes by now. If you lasted this long, props to you, because I'm very boring. But anyways, oh my god, my voice is just dying right now. You can hear the fucking voice cracks. I never usually talk this much, but what's your favorite thing to do in your free time? This. YouTube. Creating my videos. That is the top thing I love doing. From writing my scripts to acting it out. Actually, the initial acting out of the lines is probably one of my favorite things ever. It's just so fun. I never imagined that it would be this fun, but honestly, I have so much fun doing this, and I love getting to talk to you guys and getting to make videos that you guys enjoy, and seeing that I make you guys happy is the best feeling ever. Honestly, I really, despite the initial reason I started this out, it was honestly a desperate attempt for me to, distract myself, maybe make a future career out of it, because I wasn't doing well, but you guys lift me up, even though things seem kind of dark. You guys are my light, okay? Y'all make my life better. And honestly, okay, I'm at a loss for words right now because I can't think, but I also like singing and writing, but that also ties into my channel now. But pretty much that's what I do. I don't really actually have an actual job. This stands as my job right now. Hopefully a future job. God, my parents are just wow. They would not be proud of me if they knew I was doing this. They actually don't know, but I don't think they would be too disappointed. I think they'd just be like, that's kind of unrealistic to do YouTube as a job, especially with what I'm doing. But yeah, that is pretty much all the questions. But I have a little surprise for you. This is not only a Q&A for me, but this is also a Q&A for you. And I have written down a few questions for you. I'll leave it in the comments so you guys can answer them. But we're doing an Uno reverse card on you guys, and I'm asking you questions now. Question number 1, what was your first video you watched on my channel? And I can tell that my beginning videos, the ones I did in the beginning, were not, the really early on ones do not have many views, obviously, because that's when I started. But I'm curious, what was my first video you guys saw? Okay, number 2, what was your first impression of my voice? I asked that purely out of the insecurity of my own voice. I don't like how I sound, especially right now. My voice is fucking crackling all over the place and shit. Oh my god, I've been talking for too long. I do this for you guys though. I love you. Honestly, that's kind of a deep question, and I do wonder what your perspective of my voice is, what you hear versus what I hear, because I don't know. I hear something different. I probably hear something different than what you hear. Kind of depends on how you see it, though. Okay, number 3. Which character impression fits my voice the best? Other deep question, because, like I said before, I feel like Octavia fits best, but I want to know your guys' thoughts because you might have something different in mind. I don't know. Because a lot of you guys think that I do Beelzebub and Lunar really well as well. I'm even sure. I don't even sound like Beelzebub, to be honest. Like, I just try to act out things she would say, and I don't know if my scripts are very accurate, but I try. Number 4, who is your favorite character I have done so far? Really curious your guys' thoughts on that, because I get different opinions every video, but I want to know who's your favorite, you know? I could have put a poll out and been like, who's your favorite character? But there's only 4 options for that, and I've done so many characters, it just wouldn't be right. Like, it wouldn't be accurate. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Number 5, which fandoms would you be interested in seeing on the channel? I would be very open to bringing more onto the channel, as I've stated. And I'm sure there's many other fandoms out there. And I trust you guys to give me good feedback on that, because I'm sure there's a lot of shit that I'm missing out on, that I could be bringing on to the channel. So yeah. Number 6, any song requests. And what I mean by this is, like, you guys know that I do covers as well. If you didn't know, I do. I've done a lot of rewrite covers as well. I sing a lot on this channel. Not the main focus of the channel, really. It was meant to be a voice acting channel, but we ended up there anyway, you know? I think mostly my YouTube shorts has my singing on it, but, yeah. Number 7, if I were to go live, what is one thing you'd like to see me do? And there's a lot of things I could do, as I said, singing, voice acting. If you guys want me to do a whole live stream where I'm Octavia the whole time, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's, you know, like, that's fine. I mean, if it's literally just me, I'll think of something boring, like playing FNAF or something. That's such a me thing to do. Oh God, that's so bad. But that's why I'm here to ask you guys, because I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, really. I was going to do a Q&A, but we're already doing one. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. And final question, what is some advice you would give to a smaller channel like mine? I don't know why I'm asking my audience this when you guys probably don't know. But in case there's any voice actors out there viewing my channel and you're just like, oh my God, like, you know, like, you're doing really well. Like, basically you want to give me advice if you're an experienced voice actor. That's the group of people I was thinking about when I wrote this. But if you have any advice for me, honestly, just go ahead and, you know, throw it at me, you know, in the comments. Just, I mean, don't throw it, but, you know, just give me tips or whatever, because I want to know how I can grow my channel more, because views have obviously slowed down, and subscriber count is just, it's not where it used to be when I started. So I would be interested in growing my channel more, reaching a bigger audience, getting the numbers up, you know. I mean, the numbers aren't the important thing, but, you know, I mean, I want my channel to succeed. I don't want it to die, so let me know your thoughts. And that brings this Q&A to an end. And even as my voice is dying, thank you for watching, listening. Listening is more accurate, but never mind. Thank you for being here. No one asked for this video, but I did it out of my own interests, and maybe one day I'll do a video talking more about myself, and maybe give you guys an insight to who I am as a person, stuff like that. I mean, nothing too personal really, but maybe just a few fun facts about me, maybe a little bit of my background, you know. Nothing too crazy, but just kind of enough to get to know me better. And so yeah, thank you for being here. Subscribe if you like my content. This video is gonna fucking flop because no one asked for this. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. So peace out. Bye. See you later.